Welcome back to MLBPA full season. We're playing against the Seattle Mariners. It's been kind of a while since I played. I had kind of a long, kind of crazy week, which I'll be talking about here. This is my last home game of the season. Kind of loud. Anyways, I was planning to finish up the season last week. I was thinking maybe like Thursday, Friday, I'd be able to finish it up. Saturday I was going out of town to see my son, but the plan was to be like Sunday where I could finish the game up. So, anyways, Thursday, my boss ends up asking us to work an hour overtime, so oh, nice. Jump out of the way of the ball. So anyways, if I get off at 5 o'clock, there's usually not much time to play games, so I like to get off. I don't like to play any video games if I get off by 4. So anyways, if we had to work an hour overtime Thursday, an hour overtime Friday, so I can get to play games either one of those 2 days. Saturday I went out of town to see my son. And I actually went Saturday, but my visit was scheduled for Sunday because I decided it's a 3-hour drive. So I figured I'll get there on Saturday, spend the night at the motel room, relax. The next day I go see him before the 3-hour drive home again. So I went on Saturday. I wouldn't be mad if Randy Johnson's pitching against me. I guess I should have paid attention to the beginning. But anyways, my hotel experience wasn't very fun. First of all, normally I would like to watch Pawn Stars all night because there's really nothing else on. Or anything that I know of, really. See, I really don't watch a lot of cable TV, so I don't know what's on. The only time I ever watch cable TV is during hockey season. And sometimes we watch football games during football season. Look at that, guys. It's 105 miles an hour. Not even close. Anyways, there was something wrong with the TV. It only went up to channel 22. So I called the guy at the front desk who, I think he owns the place. And told him about it. He came to the room, tried figuring it out. Messed around with the controls, the settings and all that, and he couldn't figure it out. That was nasty. How many outs do I have? Okay, it's a good thing I didn't run. So anyways, there's really not much I could do. Not really really not much I could watch. I did have my computer with me, and I tried to watch some videos on YouTube. See, that is just cheating. The ball went through my bat. Anyways, I couldn't get a very strong Wi-Fi signal, so I'm trying to watch videos on YouTube, and it's like freezing up every 2 minutes. I have to sit there and wait for a couple minutes for it to unfreeze. So I was not having a very pleasant evening. So I ended up sitting in the jacuzzi. 90 bucks for a jacuzzi suite. Not a very bad price, so... I ended up finding a good movie on at least. The Rundown with The Rock and Sean William Scott. Other than that, the only other form of entertainment I had was playing a Bobo's Big Adventure. First I played levels 1, levels 2, levels 3 and 4. I skipped 5 and 6 to play levels 7 and 8. Yeah, the Mega Man level and Contra level. And I did pretty good. Actually, did so good at those levels that I got an achievement that I never got before. I beat both those stages on 1 life, which is crazy. So I got like an achievement for like Mega Achievement, and I forgot what the other one is. But that was nasty. So anyway, I went to bed eventually. Come on. See, that's not fair. I don't remember ever hearing a pitcher thrown over 100 miles an hour. I heard like in the 90s, but... I mean, there might be a pitcher that maybe threw over 100 miles an hour, like 1 pitch, 1 game. We're talking about a pitcher that could throw it anytime he wants. So anyways, went to bed, got up in the morning, played some Bobo's Big Adventure again, levels, Mega Man level, and the Contra level. Watched the Weather Channel, sat in the jacuzzi again. And then I also bought a pizza that day on Saturday. I wanted to warm some up on Sunday, but the microwave still wasn't working, still broken down from the last time I stayed there, which was last month, a month and a half ago. So I went and visited my son, and sat there and watched him play video games, and we played some catch with football for a while. And then I headed home, another 3-hour drive. When I got back, I stopped at the car rental place, dropped the rental car off. Got back in my Firebird. So anyways, I'm driving down the highway on my way home. This is after I got back into town. I'm driving down the highway, and all of a sudden my battery level starts... Come on, get to the plate, Grandma. But my battery level was dropping. First my check gauges light came on, so I noticed that my battery level was dropping. Whoever created this game had a crush on the Mariners, because it's like he's striking out everyone. I hate it when they do that. I hate it when it goes through the bat. It's just like non-stop cheating. It's kind of hard to tell my story while I'm batting. So anyways, my battery level's dropping in the car, my engine temperature's going up in the car, and I suddenly started losing power of steering, so it's like right away, you know it's got to be the belt came off. How do you like that, fool? So I was able to keep on driving down to made it to Advanced Auto Parts, where I usually buy all my car stuff. And I had to drive slow down around turns because if you don't have power steering, it's not easy to turn the steering wheel. And I think since they're cheating, I'm going to cheat too. Oh, I don't have to. I got them out. So anyways, I went down to Advanced Auto Parts, and I pulled in and there was smoke coming out of from underneath the engine. I opened the hood, and my belt was off. I already pretty much figured out it driving down there. And there was just coolant all over the inside of all over the outside of my engine. So I took my belt inside and was able to clean it off, put it back on my car, and I started my car up, and here coolant was shooting out again. Turns out that my water pump bypass was blue. So I have my car towed to the mechanic. And the sad thing is that I'm planning to buy a truck next payday. And I told everyone, watch, now that I've finally got money where I can afford it next payday, something will happen to my car. It'll break down. It'll cost me money. So anyways, I wasn't going to get my car fixed until, well, I had to tow it to the mechanic, but I told him not to rush on it because I was figuring I was going to go ahead and buy the truck first before getting my car fixed. But 2 days later, they told me my car was fixed, and I just couldn't rely on other people to give me a ride, so I had to pay the $451 to get it out. See, I was going to get it fixed and just let them hold on to my car until after I bought my truck, and the paycheck after that I'd pay them, but I couldn't wait that long, so now I'm going to be cutting it close with money. Anyways, Monday and Tuesday, I also had to work late. Yesterday I got off at 4, but I decided instead of doing any baseball games to do a Bobo's Big Adventure one more time, because I was getting really good at the game, and I wanted to play it and actually give more detail about each stage, like what game each stage is from. Look at that. They must really hate Bo Jackson. Every single time the ball goes right through his bat. And there's nothing you can do about it. The computer can cheat all they want. That's what I hate about a lot of EA Sports games. I mean, the gameplay and everything, cool. Gameplay and everything is a lot better at EA Sports compared to most games. But I just hate that cheating factor they put in there. So anyways, I did a Bobo's Big Adventure again yesterday. Full playthrough. Took 2 videos. And to my surprise, at the end of the game, I actually beat it for the first time in my life. Because the first playthrough I did was on my old camera. It's kind of, picture quality wasn't that good. Second playthrough I did it in parts. Like part 1 was level 1, part 2 was level 2, part 3 was like, each video was a different stage. So I wanted to do a full playthrough with this camera, which is better than my old one. And I just could not believe that I actually beat it. See, for the most part, the game of Bobo's Big Adventure, you can go ahead and watch it too. It's uploaded on my channel right before this game. Look at that. That was nasty. Why did he run in and it goes past him? Okay, we gotta need some changes here. The thing I like so much about Bobo's Big Adventure is that the difficulty, like the way the difficulty of it is just perfect. It's like it gets a little bit harder as you go along, but it's also got that feature where some of those stages you keep practicing at it and you kind of learn the pattern, you get it down. So that's one thing I like about games where, I mean, some games aren't fun if they're too easy. They're also not fun if they're really hard. But I like games that require a strategy. Once you figure out the strategy on how to beat a certain enemy, you can beat them all the time. That's the way I like it. That's the way most Mario games are, except for the first one. In the first game, there's really no strategy to it. It's just each level is pretty much very similar. Just had more and more enemies. But in this game, like, I explained how to beat the crying character. First you want to take out his arm, then you want to take out his head. And when you're taking out his arm, you can stay in the same spot and not worry about getting hit. When you're shooting in his head, you want to stay on the top level and keep shooting at him, and then whenever Kirby spits the character out, you want to jump back down a level so you don't get hit. Come on, Frank, let's do something for a change. And then beating Kirby at the very end of the Contra level is another strategy. There we go. We did not get to see a grand slam at all this season by our home team. Didn't get to see any at all, but I'd like to see one hit by a home team. Okay, Bo, this is your last chance here. Okay, he's getting replaced. But yeah, the final Kirby boss, gotta kind of stand in one spot. And like when he starts sucking in air, you gotta make sure you're not directly below his mouth. I'm gonna be running to either the left or the right. I usually choose the left. And then you gotta keep an eye out for something that might be coming, like a rock or a fireball. When you see that coming, you gotta jump over it. And you also gotta keep shooting at him. When he shoots out the flames, there's a specific spot you stand in where you're not gonna get hit by him. When he shoots the rocket out at you, you just keep running. I usually run to the right. I guess it doesn't matter which way you run, but I run to the right side of the screen, and I wait for it to get right behind me, and I jump over it and start running back, and eventually it just turns into an ice ball. So the game's actually pretty easy for the most part. I have to say the Mega Man stage I think is a lot harder than the Contra stage. There are times I struggle. In that Mega Man stage, you have to learn exactly where the lasers are, because those lasers shoot at you, they hit you, it's like one-hit death, so you have to know exactly where to turn right when you get there, because you don't even have a split second to think, you just have to keep moving. Now the final stage, which is a Punch-Out against Little Mac. I cannot figure out what the strategy is in that board. You know, I just keep on punching and punching and punching. For some reason, yesterday my punches seemed to be better than normal. See, the last time I played against him, I was able to knock him down once in one round. Once in a round, and then maybe another round I knocked him down once. Yesterday I was playing, I knocked him down twice in one round. And when you knock him down twice in one round, that's when he turns into Big Mac. He grows real big. And I was able to do that twice yesterday. The first time I ended up getting beat by him, I knocked him down twice, turning him into Big Mac. But I still ended up getting beat. The second time it happened, I ended up beating him. That was a pretty exciting moment for me. I'd kind of like to delete my old Bobo's Big Adventure videos since now I have this one, but that would ruin everything because I've made videos like my 300th upload, my 400th upload. And see, if I deleted my first Bobo's Big Adventure videos, which was a two-parter, my 300th upload would suddenly become my 298th upload, so I always like to do something special for like every 100 uploads. At least something different. Well, my 100th upload, my 200th upload was nothing special. And when I got up to 300, I did NES Maps video. Something different. My 400th upload, I did a Super Mario Brothers review. Which I still have to finish up. For my 500th upload, I think I'm going to do a biographical video game thing. Pretty much showing all the games that I own and all the games that I rented. Just clips from the games. Kind of telling a little bit about my life. Playing video games, my experiences. Some of the games I played with friends. Most of the games I just enjoyed playing on my own. Okay, now how often does a player really hit it that high? And if that was a dome stadium, it would have gone right through it. Why would Ken Griffey Jr. stop at first base when he popped it up that high? I mean, if I would have dropped the ball, he could have been to second or third base by the time I would have gotten there. I like how I don't know if there's a third baseman and the pitcher, but one of them runs over and covers third as if it matters, there's nobody on base. Jackson struck out twice, grounded out last time, so time to put someone else in. Well, at least he got on base. Now, if that would have been Bo Jackson that hit the ball, it probably would have been double play. I'm over here, fool. So we got this game, we got another game we're going to do tonight. Tomorrow I'm scheduled to get off at 4 o'clock, so I should be able to get 2 games done tomorrow. Saturday will be the World, I don't know, the playoffs. We probably do the playoffs in the World Series Saturday. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of time. Before I do my introduction to my Technical Super Bowl 3 Final Edition season Sunday, it's going to take a lot of work because I'm going to have to look at my NHL 07 calendar because I'm going to have my football season and hockey season run together using the NHL calendar and NHL 07. So we're going to see like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 of football. And then hockey's going to start because it'll be like October. That's the game. Just got to write down the numbers here. Take a look at their standings. They're on 5 games out of first, so they'll all be making the playoffs. Seattle's just a couple games behind me. Before this game, they were only 1 game behind me. Montreal's up in first in their division now. Atlanta's definitely going to win their division. Actually, I think Atlanta's already got their division clinched. I mean, 12 games first. Yeah, there's only 6 regular season games, so... Well, there's only 6 days left, so that's the maximum amount of games any team can play is 6. Whoops. Yeah, look at that password. 42 digits long. So any team that's got over a 6-game lead, they got their division clinched, so... Yeah, the White Sox are down by 5 games, so the White Sox would have to win 5 of their last 6. Texas would have to lose 5 of their last 6, so that's not going to happen. Atlanta's got their division clinched. Montreal and the Cubs are still competing. So in the East, it's either going to be Toronto, Baltimore, or I guess Detroit or New York could do it, but it'd be really hard for New York. The further down you are, the harder it would be. Arlington, which is the Texas Rangers, they pretty much got... Might as well say they're going to be winning their division. Montreal probably, but it's not definite. And Atlanta's got theirs clinched. So. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the game. See you in the next video, which will be 29th. Houston and Atlanta.